The EU has refused to agree to the UK's accession to the Lugano Convention, while the other three contracting parties, Switzerland, Norway and Iceland, have sided with Brexit Britain. After Britain officially broke away from the EU in January, Prime Minister Boris Johnson has had to ask Brussels for permission to rejoin an international treaty, or risk devastating a multi-billion-pound legal services industry. The agreement is called the Lugano Convention, and its effects are materially the same as the 2001 Brussels regulation. It governs issues of jurisdiction and enforcement of judgments between the EU member states and the European Free Trade Association, EFTA, countries other than Liechtenstein, namely Iceland, Switzerland and Norway. London is regarded as the global capital for international dispute resolution. Due to England's world-class legal system and courts, it is a broad and highly lucrative industry, dealing with everything from family disputes to international business operations. A long-term failure to rejoin the Lugano Convention could do real damage to the UK's world-beating legal services sector, as well as creating difficulties for large companies. The UK dropped out of the treaty as a consequence of Brexit, and applied to rejoin in April 2020. Such accession requires the unanimous agreement of all the other contracting parties to the convention, and the European Commission has now recommended that the EU deny this request. It said that the European bloc was not in a position to give its consent to UK accession. According to the Law Society, legal services added nearly £60 billion to the UK economy in 2018, while in 2017 exports of legal services hit £5 billion. The EU's position is not shared by EFTA countries, though, who have proven to be much more welcoming. In March 2021, the Swiss Federal Department of Foreign Affairs published a letter confirming that Switzerland had consented to the UK being invited to deposit its instrument of accession to the Lugano Convention. The letter reads: Switzerland welcomes the intent of the United Kingdom, UK, to accede to the Convention on Jurisdiction and the Recognition and Enforcement of Judgments in Civil and Commercial Matters, the Lugano Convention 2007, and will support a request for accession from the UK. Iceland and Norway have also signalled support for Brexit Britain to rejoin the convention. While keeping the UK out will be costly for London, Brussels' move could have some broader implications for the European bloc. The former president of the EFTA court, Swiss jurist Karl Bordenbacher, claimed the EU's refusal to let the UK back in was an unfriendly act towards the EFTA states and might have been one of the reasons behind Switzerland's decision to scrap efforts aimed at agreeing an overarching treaty with Brussels. Switzerland is not in the bloc but has signed up to many of its policies, such as freedom of movement.